you don't get a chance to complain about people not supporting you in your musical journey. You don't, because you haven't done the work. And when I mean done the work, it doesn't mean that show up to the studio, write songs, or be able just to live your dreams, or either be able to focus on your passion. Yeah, those things are cool. But have you helped anybody? Has your music made anybody any money? Has your music gave value to your customers, your fans? Have you created a situation where people have been able to make a living based off what you do, or had to count on you doing your skill and you doing your music to be able to, for their benefit, so they can make a living? If you haven't done those things, then nobody should support you. We get into this mindset is that just because we do things and just because we decide to follow our passion, that people have to follow us too. And that's not true. People don't owe us anything. The world doesn't owe us anything. The world doesn't owe us understanding. I remember coming up in my parents' basement, and I remember vividly a lot of people not believing in me, and I just didn't care. It was one situation in particular where I would just be in the basement, and my brother had a job. My parents were entrepreneurs. Both of them got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just in school, no job, in the basement making music, not making money like my brother. So they were very, very hard on me, both of my parents. And even my brother who had a job was very hard on me. Because at that point in time, I hadn't proved anything. I was just some kid in the basement making music. And they didn't see anybody. They couldn't understand where it was going. Because my family owned a business. We owned a daycare center for about 20 years. And all of my family was doing that. And I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm doing music. Something that we don't see a lot of people making money in. Imagine the kind of criticism that I got for doing that. And at that particular point, I wasn't even really that good. So I'm in the basement spending all of my free time. I got nothing but criticism and lack of support. I'm not mad at them to this day about it, because I hadn't proved anything. So why should I be mad about the lack of support and if I hadn't done anything? Now, the point that I started to get support was when I started to make money. The moment I started to make money off music, everything changed. Because now I was a benefit. And not only did I make money, I started to make good money. I made my first $100,000 off music at the age of 19. Because I figured out a way. The biggest advantage that I had was coming from a business family.